Welcome. In this video we will list down top 10 best places to live in New Mexico. New Mexico is one of the most geographically diverse of the 50 American states. It seems this southerly state really does have it all. Buzzing metropolitan cities, quaint rural villages, the Chihuahuan Desert, the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. The list just goes on and on. Did you know that New Mexico has an official state tree? The Pinyon Pine crops up wherever you go, a true symbol of the state. The pinyon nut is a tasty and nutritious snack. Sprinkle on your salad for a bit more texture. Why are we talking about salads? Back to business. New Mexico is a highly desirable state to reside in. With a diverse and hard-working population of 2 million people, there is a strong Latino community here. Whenever it comes to choosing a place to live, there are a few factors that we should all take into account. Whether you've realized it or not, you're concerned with crime statistics, standard of public schools and median house prices, right? Finding all this information in one bite-sized chunk is pretty hard. Fear not, we've done the hard graft for you. Here are our 10 best places to live in New Mexico. Number 10. North Valley. North of Los Ranchos to Albuquerque is the suburb of North Valley, home to 11,221 people. Although there are some pricey properties on the market, there are some greatly affordable family homes available here in North Valley. A reasonable investment of $140,000 would see you be the proud owner of a simple but ample abode with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. North Valley is a popular place to raise a family, and with 42 public schools to choose from, parents can move in knowing that there is a future for their children rooted in this neighborhood. There is a diverse community of people who call North Valley home. Average household income is $45,000 a year. This is a suburb of hardworking people who are striving to keep their family happy and healthy. Number 9. Albuquerque. Although not the state capital, Albuquerque is the largest city in New Mexico, home to 500,000 people, and can be found in the high desert. As you would expect from such a large city, joblessness is hardly an issue, work opportunities are plenty, and the cost of living agreeable. Sadly though, being a major city, the crime statistics are less than ideal. With local people describing the city as the land of enchantment, suffice to say that they skim over these issues. Perhaps we should too. As far as major cities go, property in Albuquerque is seriously affordable. Average house prices are on the $185,000 mark, with monthly rent hovering at $799. Number 8. Paradise Hills. Paradise by name and paradise by nature? Maybe so. Paradise by price? Maybe not. The cost of living in Paradise Hills is far greater than areas like Mesilla, but there is still a lot to love about this Bernalillo County suburb. The fact that the Piedras Marcadas Canyon is right on the doorstep is a major bonus point next to Paradise Hills' name. This cozy community is made up of 4,700 residents who are more than satisfied with their lives here. Paradise Hills has been marked as the most popular place in New Mexico for millennials. Not only can we expect the population to boom over the next decade, but amenities and infrastructure too. Will it still be paradise then? Only time will tell. Number 7. Rio Rancho. Rio Rancho is home to 91,800 people, nearly 5% of New Mexico's entire population. With so many people residing in the area, suitable investment has been made in infrastructure and amenities. Restaurants like Indigo Crow Cafe and Heaven Dragon are popular with local people, and there is a strong social scene developing in Rio Rancho. For parents seeking excellent schooling for their children, there is very little to complain about in Rio Rancho, from elementary level through to high school. This suburb is home to some of the best schools in the state. Average property prices in Rio Rancho may seem dear at first glance, but the value for money is outstanding. An investment of $189,000 would see you acquire a 2-story 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom family home. Number 6. Mesilla. This small town in Doña Ana County narrowly misses out on a spot in the top 5 best places to live in New Mexico. We're sure the cozy population of 2,400 people won't mind too much, for they keep themselves to themselves. For those seeking a rental property, Mesilla is the first of our named places so far that offers monthly rents below the national average, at $753 per month. On average, renting in Mesilla is a sensible move, for median home value is a punchy $255,000. Mesilla is ranked as the second safest place to live in New Mexico. Local people are quick to inform newcomers that crime is seldom an issue here in this suburb of Las Cruces. Number 5. Corrales. One of many villages in Sandoval County, Corrales is a community that thrives on agricultural income. The success of this small settlement is largely due to its proximity to the Rio Grande River that hydrates the otherwise desert-like lands. Crime in Corrales is consistently low, which provides long-standing and new residents alike with ample peace of mind. This is, in part, due to the strong community-oriented attitude adopted by residents. Throughout the year there are a number of festivals that see the community join together to share and enjoy life in New Mexico. The 45 public schools in Corrales are excelling. The top 5 schools can all offer their students an E-rated education program, which goes a long way when applying for university down the line. Number 4. El Dorado at Santa Fe. In Santa Fe County, New Mexico, we find the census-designated settlement of El Dorado. The relaxed pace of life is what first draws people to El Dorado. There is a large community of retirees here. Only 10% of the 6,400 residents are children. Despite this low number of youngsters, there are 11 public schools in the El Dorado area offering young people a solid start in life. Properties in El Dorado may only come on the market once in a blue moon, making the quality of build and value for money highly sought after here. An impressive 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom detached family home fetches $319,000. When you take into consideration the generous plot of land that comes as part of the deal, you come to realize that El Dorado's above-average house prices have occurred with good reason. Number 3. Sandia Heights. As a suburb of Albuquerque, Sandia Heights is very popular with commuters. That said, provision of public transport in this small neighborhood is near non-existent, but given that median household income is $102,000 a year, most residents are 2-car families. A daily drive into the CDB is a small price to pay in order to call this safe and cozy suburb home. With a resident population of 3,300 people and 35 excellent public schools in the area, there is much for parents to love about Sandia Heights. Median rent here is pretty steep at $1,194 per month. As would be expected, the median home value is high too. Try $416,000 kinda high. With the median rent right up there, you will not be surprised to learn that 91% of residents live in owned homes. Number 2. White Rock. The beauty of New Mexico can be truly appreciated in small towns like White Rock. With only 6,000 people who call this humble suburb home, White Rock is a safe and happy place to live. In this day and age, it is a privilege to be able to describe a place as happy. With happiness in mind, White Rock is considered to be the best place to raise a family in New Mexico. Living here does come at a cost, however. Being such a wonderful place to live comes with a less than wonderful price tag. Median home value is $268,000. In reality, investors seldom get change from $350,000, but there is room for negotiation if you haggle hard enough. Number 1. Los Alamos. Skiers, snowboarders, and mountain bikers, gather round. You will be delighted to hear that the best place to live in New Mexico is Los Alamos, nestled beneath the foothills of the Pajarito Mountain, the Jemez Mountain Range. This 11,000 strong community of New Mexicans just adore living here in Los Alamos, and who can blame them? Idealistic cost of living, countless opportunities to get outdoors and get fit with the added benefit of all the facilities and amenities you would expect from living in a city. What's not to love? According to local people, very, very little, with median household income being $98,000 a year. The residents of Los Alamos work hard for the life they have here and appreciate every single second.